This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
Good morning to you. Kentucky putting its undefeated record on the line Saturday against Alabama. UK going for 21-0. The top-ranked Cats playing at Alabama for the second time this year. First time it was very ugly. Kentucky winning by 22 in Alabama. This one at Rupp Arena. Let's go first half. This is how you break a full court press. 3 passes and the ball never touches the floor until Willie Cauley-Stein dunks it. Later, here comes that stifling defense. Andrew Harrison the steal. Marcus Lee. 8 points for Lee in the game. Still first half. Kentucky up big. They're up by 14. Tyler Eulis over to Aaron Harrison. 4 Cats in double figures, including Aaron. He goes for 10. Second half, the Cats only committed 5 turnovers, so Bama needs some shooting. They get it from Shannon Hale. He went for 13. Tide still down 12. Devin Booker right back at you. 11 for the freshman. Give the assist to Eulis. He had 4 dimes. Later, Dakari Johnson, Andrew Harrison works the inside-outside game, and then Harrison lets it fly. 14 assists as a team for UK. Now it's Willie Cauley-Stein getting it and throwing it down. 12 points, 4 rebounds for WCS. Bama, no real chance in this one. Kentucky now 21-0, 8-0 in SEC play. The Cats shoot 58% from the field, 46% from 3, 70-55 the final in Lexington. The WYMT Appalachian Wireless Game of the Week this week in Moorhead. The game day crew set up inside Johnson Arena. The Eagles hosting Eastern Kentucky. There's the Moorhead State cheerleaders. They are national champions. First half, shot clock. Let's get the Eagle in here first. He's always fired up. First half, shot clock ticking down. Got to get a shot off. Isaac McGlone. That's a deep 3. Later, the kick out. Same spot, different guy. This is Timmy Nip. That's good. EKU still down 1. Still first half. Brent Arrington. Goes back door. Take another look. Moorhead 175th in the nation in field goal shooting. That'll help that stat out a little bit. Tied at 21 now. Angelo Warner. Okay, he's got the mid-range game. How about the outside game now? Oh, that's good too. EKU trying to avoid a 4-game losing streak. The fans are loving it. Under 10 seconds to go in the half. Eric Stutz. He gets the ball poked away, and this is the 5-second drill right here. Karam Mashor, big strides to the basket, gets to go at the horn, but EKU in the second half, a montage of threes. The Colonels get the win 66-57, a huge second half for the Colonels. All right, now to the ladies. Moorhead senior Almisha Jones honored for becoming the school's all-time assist leader before the game. Over 500-plus assists for her. First half, Colonels shooting from the outside. Amani Brooks. 6 for Brooks. EKU by 2. Later, EKU down 1 now. It's Miranda Maples' turn from the outside. That's a splash ball from the wing. 10 for Maples. All right, Jones may be the assist leader, but check this shot out. Oh, my goodness. Eagles by 1. Colonels keep dialing it up. Look who it is again. Brooks, she had 6, like I said, and there was the other 3 ball. EKU with a 3-point lead. Nice hustle play here by Moorhead. Ariel Nickel. No good, but Brooke Todd fights for the rebound, gets it, and gets it back to McKee. The Eagles back up 2. They out-rebounded EKU 55-35 off the Colonel miss now. Sick with it. Jones. 26 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists for Jones. Moorhead State wins its second in a row, 76-58. Coach Curry and the Lady Bulldogs of Union taking on 8th-ranked Tennessee Wesleyan. Could they pull off the upset? Union went into the locker room down 4, pick it up second half off the TWC miss. And Annalena White, no one stops ball, and that's what she does. Wesleyan looking like they're trying to pull away, but Macy Klontz keeps Union right in it with a 3-pointer himself. Bulldogs down 3. Check out this sequence of events. Haley Perkins snags the loose ball, throws a baseball pass to the other end of the court. White says, "I'll give it right back to you." That 3-ball goes. Union on top by 2. Tennessee Wesleyan, though, not going away without a fight. Jenna Adams. That's clutch. Wesleyan Bulldogs up 1. Here comes Union. Calm, cool, collected. Perkins goes for 15 points, 5 steals. Union pulls off the upset over the number 8 team at home. And that's a first look at sports this morning. Enjoy your morning. Good morning to you. Kentucky putting its undefeated record on the line Saturday against Alabama. UK going for 21-0. The top-ranked Cats playing Alabama for the second time this year. First time it was really ugly. Kentucky winning by 22 down in Alabama. This one at Rupp Arena in Lexington. Maybe a little bit more comfortable atmosphere, right? First half, this is how you break the full court press. Ball doesn't even touch the ground. 3 passes later, Willie Cauley-Stein dunks it. Later, here comes that stifling defense. Andrew Harrison, the steal. Marcus Lee. Oh, the alley-oop. 8 points for Lee in the game. Still first half, Kentucky up now 14. Tyler Eulis over to Aaron Harrison. He loves that spot. 4 Cats in double figures. Aaron goes for 10. Second half now. The Cats only committed 5 turnovers, so Bama needs some shooting. They get it from Shannon Hale. He went for 13, but back comes Devin Booker. 11 for Book. Give the assist to Eulis. He had 4 dimes. Bama, no real chance in this one. Kentucky now 21-0, 8-0 in SEC play. The Cats shoot 58% from the field, 46% from 3, 70-55. The final win, Lexington. All right, Louisville head coach, basketball coach Rick Pitino has never beat North Carolina. Saturday, the scruffy beard still in place. Maybe he won't have to shave until the Cards lose again. Louisville going for its 3rd straight win since the loss to Duke. First half, Chris Jones drives, misses. Of course, he's not really the best shooter, but he's really good at dishing the ball, and he gets it back to Harrell, and he dunks it. Louisville up by 3. Back comes Carolina. Nate Britt. 10 for Britt. UNC now up 10. Second half, Kennedy Meeks. That's as easy as they come. UNC now up 41-25. Later, JP Tokido. 1999 is the last time Louisville beat North Carolina, looking like the dry spell might continue. Like I said, the scruff is still there. And oh, wait a minute. Here comes Louisville. The Cards not giving up. Harrell, the jam. Jones with the assist. Take another look. I mean, that is just some incredible athleticism. Later, Jones working. Might as well give it to him again. Harrell, fake handoff, and goes to the rack. The game is tied at 53. Harrell goes to the free throw line to tie it. He would make the free throw. I mean, Harrell just went beast mode. Absolutely bonkers in the second half. Here he is getting it again. Running hook. That's good. 22 for Harrell in the game. He also had 15 rebounds. 7 seconds to go. You give it to him, right? For the win. Oh. We're playing extra basketball. In overtime, Wayne Blackshear got it. Louisville comes back from 18 down and wins the game. Rick Pitino beats North Carolina for the first time in his career, 78-68. The Union Bulldogs taking on Tennessee Wesleyan and Barberville. The ladies, they upset Tennessee Wesleyan yesterday. Dominique Hagan snags the loose ball here, lays it up and in for Union's first points of the game. Later, Bulldogs offense clicking early. It's J.D. Tucker. Union notches another AAC win, 89-70 over Tennessee Wesleyan. Earlier in the season, when North Rural and Oneida Baptist met, the Mountaineers stunned the Jaguars in a 3-point defeat, and junior guard DeJour Frazier burned North for 30 points in that win. What would be the outcome Saturday night? There he is. Frazier, one of the state's top scorers, taking on North Rural in London. Jaguars not wasting any time putting points on the board. Kyle Jeffers. He had 15. Quick passes for North. Isaiah Collier, he's back on the court to Bryson Asher. That's good. Jags about 7. North Rural turned up on offense from the beginning and never stopped. Peyton Broughton, he likes that spot. 3 of his team-high 18. OBI trying to get their offense going late in the first quarter. Simon Robinson. Oh, man, he's pulling up from downtown London. That's what we should say. Mountaineers down 7 off the North turnover. OBI pushing it up the court. And this play ends really badly for OBI. Peyton Broughton. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, that's the next play. Now this is the U-Pike top play contender. There's Peyton Broughton with the block. Oh, he's not done, and this highlight's not done because he's driving and dishing, and Bryson Asher's got him a bucket. North Rural cruises in their redemption win, 64-44 the final score. How about the girls? Madison Shepherd and the North Rural Lady Jags taking on OBI. And the Lady Mountaineers taking the court with heavy hearts, having lost their dean of students, who is also the grandmother of 2 of the players. Let's get to basketball now. Off the North turnover, Madison Keller. Oh, that's nice. Gets the bucket, the foul. She finished with Game high 18 points. Slow start offensively for the Lady Jags. First field goal of the game coming right here by Hannah Gray. Man, that's a long shot. Madison Shepard, though, she would hit a three from the right corner with 3.9 seconds to play in the game, and that would be your final 57-56. Enjoy the Super Bowl. I've got the Seahawks. I know you probably don't care. 24-20 over the Patriots. That's Final Look at Sports this morning. Enjoy your morning.